a good idea for this week's YouTube video is probably the adventures of, trying to drive all Gertie and our non-mechanical minds in temporarily repairing.
Yes, how two non-mechanical people can try and fix a Talbot Express and keep her on the road.
But yeah, maybe over the next couple of days we'll just record trying to fix her engine.
Yeah, us dismantling our vehicle and hoping that we put it back together the way it should be.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do.
Okie dokie! Welcome back!
Hello everybody, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Yes, 2025.
Let's smash it!
It's begun as it ended, hasn't it?
Yeah,
surprise, surprise, old Gertie issues. We thought we'd found a fix, but she's playing up again, isn't she? But first of all, I do want to start this video with a massive shout out and a huge thank you to every single one of you who messaged with advice, support, you know, so many Talbot owners, mechanically minded. Daniel over on Instagram has been an absolute legend with offers of help, advice. What a guy. You've been chatting with people via email.
Yeah, we've had Rod on, email, comments, another Dan. There's a lot of Dans. Thanks, Dan. Well, thank you to everyone who's either commented, dropped us an email or message on Instagram. It makes you not feel alone.
Yes.
Because we don't know what we're doing.
We don't. We haven't got a clue what we're doing. So yes, you knowledgeable people out there sharing with us is, as I think it was Daniel said to me, you know, it's all about getting confidence.
Yes.
With these vans, and chatting to you guys, it just helps. Thank you.
Yes, it does.
Thank you. But yes, Gertie, we had the AA out, didn't we?
We did.
And we found that the king lead was arcing. They replaced the king lead with one that they had in the van. Never worked with animals. One they had in the van, but we knew we needed to get a new one. We just headed out to buy a new one. Everything was going okay, but the replacement lead started arcing just as we pulled.
That's what we're deducing, isn't it? You're hearing the same sparking, ticking sounds, which is what you'd heard before. Yeah,
and then losing power. My concern is we've got an oil leak in the rocker cover, haven't we? Which we do need to replace. That part is a little harder to come by.
Yeah.
My concern is that the oil leak and then that's causing something to misfire in the king lead. You can tell we don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know if that's the case, but we do need to have all these things resolved, don't we?
I mean, it could just be that the replacement lead was old and we needed a new one.
Yeah, so we got a new set of, full new set of HT leads. We were discussing this, weren't we? My thought is that just to hedge our bets, we just replace all the leads, although they were only replaced February, March last year. I think, just to be on the safe side, let's replace them all. And then we replaced the distributor cap last year as well, but we didn't replace the rotor arms. We got a new one of those. Just trying to work through all the tiny little things that could be wrong.
Yes,
that could throw up an issue.
We need to be mobile, of course.
Yes.
We're contemplating cleaning up the rocker cover, silicone sealing that until we can get a replacement, because we're gonna wait for a bit of advice on that one, I think.
Yes.
And then see if that can be a fix. I don't know. We're gonna take you along over the next couple of days, and you're gonna know as soon as we do what the process is. But so I think our next step is replacing the king lead.
We'll replace all the HT leads.
We'll replace all of the HT leads. Then possibly give the rocker cover a clean up and a silicone seal.
Only frustrating thing with that is we were deciding on what to do with that, so we didn't pick up those two bits, and now we're kind of not working again. We're not sure that the leads will resolve the issue. Fingers crossed it will. We've then got to figure out how we can go and get silicone sealant and brake cleaner to clean the surface area, but we have a solution.
We do, and it might be that the oil leak and the lead aren't connected at all. I've reached out for some advice, so we'll see if that's the case. I don't know. It's marginally stressful. Well, I mean, it is stressful, but a situation is only stressful by your emotion. So we're going to stay calm, we're going to stay collected, We're going to stay cool.
Yeah.
And there are worse things that happen.
Exactly.
As we said last week, we have booked into a campsite for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Saving grace.
As someone put, apologies, I can't remember who posted it. Just imagine that we're in a caravan
Yeah,
right
just
now.
just imagine it's a static caravan.
Yeah.
We're going to see how the next couple of days transpire, but we're just resetting the van after
doing our one journey.
Can you tell we're a bit discombobulated? But I think we're going to get this guy out for a walk. So
Yeah, it's a lovely day out there.
Surprisingly, we're going to take you for a walk in the New Forest.
Yeah, we're going to take part of our engine apart tomorrow, I think. So
we are. So that's going to be fun to watch.
Two novice people taking apart their engine.
We broke our van!
Yeah, let's not live like that.
No, let's not. Okay, right. Let's get this guy out. Let's get you guys out.
Yeah.
Let's
show you some beautiful New Forest and this beautiful sunny day.
Yes.
And if we leave it any longer, it will just be a sunset walk. But
no. Let's do some forest bathing, guys.
Yeah, let's go forest bathe.
Let's go.
You're being helpful, aren't you? Say hello to the camera. Yeah, right, enough of that. Murphy's the ever chilled guy in the van. Such a geezer. Before we do go for a walk, it's only mandatory that we make a coffee. Like coffee time.
Back in our natural habitat,
Yeah.
walking in the woods. We just thought we'd give you a bit of a prelude of what's to come in this
breakdown.
video. Yeah.
We're already quite a few minutes into it, but
Well, yeah, but just so you know, it's not the same old thing. You know, we'd love to be taking you on adventures far flung, but you know, hey, we work with what we've got. But the plan is tomorrow you have rung somewhere in Ringwood.
New Milton.
There you go, close enough. Where we can get some silicone sealant and some brake cleaner.
Yep.
So tomorrow is going to be the engine day, as we said. But thankfully, you're going to keep walking?
Yeah, I should be getting closer to the road.
Oh, okay, fair play. But thankfully, a lovely company sent us a Christmas present this year, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, we don't buy Christmas presents for each other, so this was a very welcome surprise. We got electric bikes.
Yes.
Which we are going to be able to put, well, we've got one electric bike, the other one has been delivered 2 hours away.
Yes.
Which obviously we can't get at the moment, but we're not complaining.
So
because
yeah,
tomorrow you're going to use the bike to cycle, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Maiden voyage.
We've just started vlogging, isn't it?
Hello.
Yes, this is what we're doing. But yes, the maiden voyage tomorrow. So we will be reviewing them when we get both the bikes and we can take them on a proper adventure. But yes, they're going to come in very handy, so you can give it a little bit of a...
Well, yeah, it's like the first proper test run, isn't it?
And the interesting thing was, we've wanted electric bikes for so long because of all the extra additional adventures it can take us on. And actually, it's going to be a lifesaver tomorrow.
Yeah, because I think it would take quite a while to walk to this place that we need to go to get the bits. But then, ironically, one bike will lead us to the other bike, won't it?
Yes, exactly. But then it is quite, you know, is it a handy van life essential having an electric bike? We've got folding ones, so that they're easy to transport. The batteries are tiny to charge. So yeah, that's going to be coming up in the video. We're going to do a little bit of Kez's kitchen in this video. If I haven't done enough actually I haven't really done much cooking at all over the festival.
I'm starving.
We've
not been cooking for me.
We've been eating bits and pieces. You know what it's like. We have been eating. But anyway, we're going to do some cooking. But that's all coming tomorrow. Well, no, the cooking we'll do later.
Yeah, we're cooking's going later.
We'll do some cooking later. Tomorrow you're going to see an electric bike, different parts of the New Forest. And
us
then
take apart part of our engine.
Us take apart part of our engine. And yeah, wow, what a van life channel to be following.
But at the moment, it's a beautiful afternoon, isn't it?
Oh, the skies. This morning actually was the first morning where it was proper crusty, crispy leaves where you can feel the frost is kicking in.
I think it's going to be freezing overnight.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, God, we're back to the winter already.
Yeah, mate, we are.
Tris loves talking about freezing. Got to empty the pipes.
Yep. I've covered that in plenty of videos, guys.
Expanding pipes. But yes, the blue sky does mean it is chillier, but I mean, I am not complaining.
No, it's lovely, isn't it?
Oh, it's just stunning. It really is. And if we haven't said it before, the New Forest... It's just what I love though is we've been to the New Forest in March, and then we were here just before Christmas, weren't we?
We've been in the summer as well, haven't we?
Been in the summer, have we?
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. And we dip in and out, don't we? I think. But
Is she part of this channel?
But it's all the different colours. Like now,
Yeah, no, it's lovely.
you've got the blue sky, then we've got like the dark green
Just move round. Look
of
what
the evergreen trees, and then the sort of dying heath. What's this stuff?
Fern,
The
yeah.
dying fern that turns an orangey. It literally is just,
Oh wow, that's come out quite nice. And then look, yeah, the sunlight just piercing through there. Oh,
It's a painting.
yeah,
It is a painting.
what a lovely afternoon walk.
So yeah, I mean, we had planned to head to Scotland, hadn't we? But
Yeah, that was our
thank
initial idea.
goodness we didn't, and we thought, no, be sensible, ease yourself into winter, you know, and get a campsite, bit of electric hookup.
Yeah.
So we're living like ballers for the
Yeah, we
next
are.
week, really.
Yeah.
But yes, that's all to come.
Let's take you on this lovely walk. We're coming up to a road, which is such a shame, but
I mean,
we'll walk over that and then there'll be more of this.
Yeah, we'll show you the walk, and then we'll pick you back up in the van.
She's going to cook me some dinner.
I am going to cook him some dinner. Yeah.
God, that sounds really like, is it misogynistic?
Ah,
But you like
really?
cooking, don't you?
I like cooking.
If I ever try and cook, oh,
Yeah, no, it stresses me out. Like, I genuinely enjoy cooking and watching other people cook. I don't get enjoyment from that. I really don't.
it
Yeah.
makes you angry, doesn't it?
Oh, shut up. He's such a wind-up. Doesn't make me angry.
No, it don't make her angry. She just loves cooking.
Makes
What
me
can I say?
furious.
I will kill you. Right.
Smash him over the head with a saucepan.
Yeah.
I don't really. I don't.
She's a lovely woman.
You
Send help.
Such a liar.
Blink. I'm safe. She has not kidnapped me.
But yes, let's show you some of this gorgeous walk. Wow, how tall is that tree?
Yeah, let's have a look.
That's mega. Look at that.
Oh, there's no comparison of how tall it is unless you went over there and stood underneath it.
I couldn't.
No, you can't.
I mean, and every tree looks tall when I stand in front of it because I'm so
You're
little.
so heady. Anyway, let's go walking.
Hey,
Hey.
have you missed us? We had a lovely walk, didn't we, my
We
love?
did. You've just seen that, so we
Yes.
don't need to tell you.
No, it was beautiful. You've got like coffee on your nose. Yeah, you have. Add that bit in. There you go. You always get a bit of coffee in your nose from coffee cups. Anywho, we are going to start the year as we mean to go on.
Yeah.
And that is to buy lots of vegetables for tomorrow night's dinner. Because tonight we are being cheats, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
We are being cheats. We have bought ourselves some chips and some pizzas. But
Well, we went shopping hungry, didn't we?
we did, yeah. That's always the worst, isn't it, when you go shopping hungry? But you know that is a real novelty in a van, isn't
is.
it? Having a little oven.
Yeah, because it's sort of what I was just saying before we put the camera on. As bad as I was kind of like, oh no, like chips and pizza, you shouldn't really say that you're cooking that. I mean, I don't know what the problem is, but
Yeah,
yes.
we're not a health food channel.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're not
if
a
you
health
follow-
food channel. Yeah,
followed us for a
not
while.
doctors.
Yeah.
But we were just saying, in our old T5, we didn't have an oven, and what we would have given to have a cheeky pizza and chips.
Yeah, I think any of you who are in a van and don't have an oven
Sorry.
will understand what we mean, because who doesn't love a pizza? And anyone
Yeah.
who does have an oven, what a novelty. We're having a cheat night, but we have a very cool little gadget. It's not even a gadget, is it?
Everyone's heard of one of these.
And it's also probably not cool to a lot of people apart from like me. you
Well,
know.
what I think is quite cool is what we're going to show you. You might be able to see it already. the crock pot. We're not sponsored by them. But yeah, we picked up, what was it, about 20 quid, something like that for that. It feeds 2 people.
Yeah, it doesn't look. It looks,
it looks
quite
tiny.
small. I think it's 1.5 litres.
Yeah, but it feeds us handsomely, doesn't it?
Well, it
Filled
does.
up to the top.
A whole crock pot full of stew will do me a big bowl and you 2 bowls.
Yes.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
But what is super cool with these crock pots is, you know, we've harped on about our portable batteries because this old girl doesn't have the cool lithium setup. This will run quite happily all day on a low setting from your portable battery. Well, I say not all of them, it depends.
Yeah, so
what's the wattage, babe?
the boring bit.
Yeah.
I think if you've got like a 1,000-watt battery bank, which this one down here is, this maxes out at about 100 watts on high. I think it was 70 watts on the lowest setting, and then warm. That's what I was getting wrong. I tested this before we went on camera, and I was like, why is the third switch so much lower than the other one? So yeah, because it says warm, so it goes low, high, warm. Low is 70, high I think is about 90 to 100, and then warm was about 50. So yeah, if you've got 1,000 watts and you have it on 100 watts, that will last you 10 hours. You can do maths.
Yeah, so that is super cool. One of the things I really missed from living in a house is slow cooking. I love a slow cooker.
You
can
love
do
a stew, didn't you?
Stew's probably my favourite. If there was a last meal, you had to have a last meal, I think mine would be stew with dumplings. I've said this many a time.
That's mental.
I absolutely love it. But yeah, so to have this little, fits in the cupboard, it's nice and diddy.
Yeah.
You can run it off of your portable unit. If you have a cool lithium setup, then you're just laughing.
Yeah, well, and it's not going to drain your battery, is it?
No, exactly.
And
so
you can cook all sorts in these things, can't you? But
that's
we're not here to sell this to you.
That's tomorrow's dinner. No, but I think it's really handy.
I think it's
things like
brilliant.
that, especially if you
it
don't
is.
have an oven. I mean, it doesn't cook things like in an oven, but
No, but you've done a chicken in there like back in the day in house life.
yeah, in a big pot you can do it. Well, you can do chicken breast and all sorts. Doesn't roast it, but anyway, we digress.
Yeah.
But yeah, go grab yourself a little stock pot, especially for the winter coming months. There is nothing better than a winter's walk and coming back to a nice smell of slow cooked food.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
But yes, we are gonna.
That's tomorrow's dinner.
That's tomorrow's dinner.
Hang on, back in a sec. Frank's whinging at me.
Our dog, Frank, you guys know who Frank is.
You all know him.
He literally has to be covered with a blanket at all times. And if you don't instantly cover him, he starts off by making this little noise. Then his little back end starts twitching. And if that goes on too long, then he'll just bark at you.
I think only if it's like the middle of a super hot sunny day does he not want that on him.
But even on a summer's evening,
he
wants his
still-
blanket.
And he likes to be fully covered.
Yes, I will show you if you're interested, I'll show you my little stew that I cook tomorrow.
No, I think that'd be
I don't
amazing.
know, people might just be like, why, yeah, whatever. I'm going to show you anyway.
Hey, different way of cooking.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
exactly.
Different
And
way
then,
of
tonight we're going to show you us cooking pizza and chips. Oh,
Hey, barometer, one end of the scale to the other.
little update though.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit further with old Gertie's problems, thanks to our incredibly helpful chap over in Norfolk.
Yes.
Who dropped me a message, and we're now thinking that possibly there's a faulty coil where
Ignition coil.
Ignition coil,
I
is that
think
what you
it's the
think?
ignition coil. Well, because
definitely don't come to us for any mechanical advice.
Definitely don't. He'd said it was the coil, so I've
No. He said could possibly be the coil.
Yes,
Let's not start.
Yeah. So then I went, what? We don't know what we're doing. What sort of coil could that be? And I was like, it sounds like that could be the ignition coil, and that seems like the road we could be going down.
But so tomorrow's plan was to silicone seal the rocker cover, but if the rocker cover isn't the issue for the king lead arcing, then we'd rather hold off on that and then get that actually replaced rather than do a fix.
Yeah.
Our life hangs on a message from Dan in Norfolk, in case you're watching.
But thank you for being so helpful, Dan. And to the other Dan, thank you very much, and to Rod as well.
Yes,
Thank
absolutely.
you, guys.
Yeah,
And anyone else
minds.
who's contacted us about all this, we're so sorry if we haven't mentioned you. It's all been a bit nuts.
It's always really tricky though as well, because people send us such lovely messages, but you never want to share people's names or like the private messages sent to you, and you just it's a really weird one, isn't it? You don't want to I don't know, we probably overthink it.
Yeah, I think we overthink it a lot, to be fair, darling.
We do. But yes, if you've sent us messages of support or offers of help, we love you and we appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
If we haven't already said that, which I think we've said multiple times in this video. But yeah, if we haven't mentioned you by name, it's not because we don't appreciate you, it's just because, I don't know.
Privacy.
You just never know. I don't know. Overthink everything. But yes, we shall see. Tomorrow we shall see where we're going to go. I don't know if we can change the coil ourselves.
I don't know, I was trying to find a video on that.
Okay, this could get interesting.
Well,
but...
we need to do the leads first, I think.
Yeah.
Change the rotor arm, which we got. Then once we've looking at the king lead, we'll have that housing off. I think that's where the ignition coil lives, if that's what we're looking at, and then we can try and determine, I think hopefully by looking at it, what sort of a job.
So either way, you're getting on your bike tomorrow.
Yes, maybe to get an ignition coil.
Maybe. He's so excited. You are pretty excited to get out and test run that bike, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, it is quite fun. We've tested it a little bit already.
That's why I thought normally Trist gets more stressed in a situation than I do, and he's been way less stressed this time, and I think it's just because he knows it's going to give him an excuse to escape off for a couple of hours tomorrow, whizzing around the New Forest on an electric bike.
No. What did we all learn from the last video, Kez?
What?
That my biggest takeaway from 2024 was learning to deal with problems better, and so I am already trying to take that into this year.
Yes, that is very true.
The fact we've got a cool little electric bike that I might be able to whiz around on is neither here nor there, mate.
Very true. Props to you then, babe. I take it all back.
Thanks.
Let's
Pizza. Let's get some wine on the go. Got a lovely bottle of wine.
Oh, yeah, we've got 19 Crimes. If you guys haven't tried it, 19 Crimes The Uprising. That's the one.
Well, we're a wine review channel now. Yeah. This is lovely, if you haven't tried it.
Yeah.
It is part aged in rum barrels. And let me tell you, that is a nice tipple. That is freezing cold.
Well, yeah, I know.
It's been way too close to the door.
Under the van.
Oh, yeah, I should ask. What would your last meal be? Should have started that in earlier.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. What would your last meal be?
Well, mine used to be a roast dinner. What?
Yeah, but that's so many people's, isn't it? I'd have a roast dinner.
I don't know what, in all honesty, I don't know what it'd be now.
A roast dinner. You bet you don't even really like a roast dinner. You're not like, oh yeah, let's have a roast.
Well, yeah, I think it's less that now.
Right.
But I don't know, maybe a Chinese now. I feel like I go for things that I don't have necessarily regular access to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So now I would have a Chinese as
Chinese takeaway.
Yeah, Chinese takeaway.
I can't remember the last time I had a Chinese takeaway.
No, we've been hankering after that,
it's
haven't
like
we?
years.
Oh, Ross.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, let's show you Murphy.
Yeah.
There he is. Oh, look at him.
Look at that.
Oops. Sorry, mate.
Moment of zen.
Disturbed him. But yeah, we've got some new TV series to watch. We've got The Traitors.
We have Whoop Whoop Whoop.
Don't know if you're into that. We've got addicted to the UK series of Traitors. Don't rate the US and New Zealand version as much, but I'm not one for it.
Not?
No, we watched them. We thought they were.
Oh, did we? I can't remember.
Yeah, they weren't as good, were they?
I can't remember.
But yeah, if you've not watched it, check it out. It's quite a laugh. It's quite fun to watch, to see how people sort of psychologically get through the programme, isn't it? And then I found a couple of other things to watch as well.
What?
Yeah.
Also, the only problem you have when you buy a whole bag of frozen chips is we only have a teeny weeny freezer, which means you have to eat the whole bag in one sitting.
Because we've got other stuff for the freezer as well. But anyway.
Anywho, right.
Let's get this food on the go.
Yes, let's do this.
So here's the pizza being prepared. The crock pot a little bit closer up with the veg ready for tomorrow.
Whoa.
And Kez is going to whip up the chips.
Whoa. Look at that. Good, very, very chilly morning.
Well, the door was frozen this morning, wasn't it?
Frozen
The window wouldn't open. You taking Frank out this morning,
Yeah.
and she said it was freezing cold.
Yeah, mega
Still looks
gratitude
quite cold, but
for
yeah.
being at a campsite at the
Oh,
moment.
man, yeah.
Without a doubt.
You can see I'm in a t-shirt. It's lovely and warm. What a difference a year makes. We were in Scotland this time last year,
Yes,
weren't we?
we were.
And
Frank's
it was-
water bowl froze, didn't it?
You're enjoying yourself. Frank's at the front, asleep. And you are doing the stew, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
Look at that.
We've got a big day ahead of us, so getting us some hearty goodness ready, because I think we might need that later.
Yeah, we're just hopefully, wait, oh, it looks lovely and sunny over there.
Oh yeah, beautiful blue skies. That's why it's frosty though, isn't it? Because it's clear skies. It's normally comes hand in hand.
Yeah. But yes, we're trying to wait for the temperatures to sort of raise a little bit, aren't we, today, before we go and tackle our jobs and freeze our little hands off.
Yes, I mean, there's no point trying to take your engine apart whilst your fingers are falling off, is there?
No. So yeah, that's what today has in store for us. Do a bit of work in a sec.
Yep. Two novices break a van.
Don't say that.
And then I think we are going to need a coil. The only problem is the coil is about a 45-minute cycle.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is raw. This is real. This is life in the van.
Let's see how we get on. Right, that's enough for now. We'll pick you up in a bit. There's that bad boy on. What mode should we select? Let's go for a bit of full speed to start off with. Google Maps says it's 44 minutes to cycle to coastal motorhomes and 44 minutes back. Let's see how long it takes. I'll set a timer, so we'll see. Oh, it feels like it's raining because all the ice is melting. Anyway, you don't need to know that. Some of this is going to be on the lovely New Forest. Oh, now let's start pedaling. Oh, Christ. Yeah, we don't need that on max speed. Let's turn that down. That's mental. Let's see how we get on. This is quite fun, eh? I'm going to be doing a mix of New Forest cycle tracks and road because I tried to plan this route last night and I can't figure out where all the New Forest cycle tracks are, and I don't want to come unstuck because this is more a road bike than an off-road bike. Oh, this is ice. Oh, Christ. Have fun with this bad boy. Let's go. I'll tell you now, I'm not doing too many of those shots because I will never get there and back whilst it's still daylight. Already fallen at the first hurdle. Google Maps is taking me this way. Question is, do I try and take it? Oh, he who dares, Rodney, he who dares. Let's see how far we get, eh? Look at this is beautiful. I'm enjoying my ride so far. This is bloody lovely. Woohoo! What a time to be alive! I wonder what Kez is up to. Probably working hard. This needed to be done. I'm not saying I'm just out messing around on the bike, but what a beautiful day to be cycling. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because this is what you tuned in for. Let's try and speed things up, eh? Happy New Year, guys. This is fucking amazing. So sorry, Kez, that you're in the van right now. Right, so Google says go this way. Oh, hang on, seat's gone funny. Right. I'm not sure I should proceed. I think I should go back to the road because this is not an off-road bike. Let's hit the road. The legendary coastal motorhomes, for those that know. We've been there. Oh, one thing I will say is I didn't check the tightness of the seat. I'm not sure if I've got it right now, but yeah, halfway here the seat decided to flip backwards and forwards, so half of my ride I was giving myself a bit of a prostate exam. But hey, my problem, user error. It's another 9 miles back. It took me about an hour and 11 minutes to get here. I think partly because of that issue and I didn't really know where I was going. Another day, another dollar. We are going to tackle sorting this out, aren't we?
Yes, we are. And we're going to do this.
So, HT leads rotor arm, got an ignition coil, got to take this air box out. So we're all going to do it step by step. Let's get tackling. We've got the airbox out, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm just really proud of that bit, in all honesty. Look, we've got the airbox out, it's on the floor.
We've got the housing for the ignition coil.
Yeah.
think we found some sort of receipt shoved in there as well. Not really sure what it is, but it's got the date 1988 on it, so
That's mental, isn't
whatever
it?
it is, it's quite old.
Look at us being mechanics.
But yeah, taking it bit by bit, we're going to figure out, what the next step is. Do
Well,
we do the ignition coil? Don't put that there.
No. Well, I think the whole thing is we need to disconnect the king lead, replace the ignition coil, then replace the king lead, then replace the other HT leads.
Let's do that.
That's my thoughts.
So you can make that smaller.
Which way does it go?
Your way. Imagine it like a clock.
I've just taken out an ignition coil.
And now we've just got to put the new one in.
Have the screws.
Yes. So we put part of the ignition coil on. We're just reconnecting the last one.
Look at that, isn't that pretty? She's all shiny.
Yeah.
It's just the rubber, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that went where? So far, Mechanic Kez. You've done all the bits, haven't you?
Yeah.
We think we put it back together the way it should be.
I've got to blind myself. Oh.
It's getting dark pretty quick. Doesn't seem like that, but we're running out of time. I think it's going to rain soon.
Yeah.
Should we see if she starts up?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep your fingers crossed for us, guys.
Yeah, come on. Let's go and start the old girl up. Alright, the moment of truth, Kez.
Choke out a bit, yeah?
Yeah, not in gear.
No.